In this video, we're going to talk about managing your site leads, the various options you have to control the leads coming in, and how to ensure success with those. From your dashboard, click on Campaign Management over here on the left. Now you will see any campaigns that you have set up, the campaign ID, how many leads are in that campaign total over the lifetime of the campaign. Last update is when a lead came in last. So if a lead came in today, the last update would be today's date. You will have a button to quickly access the Google Sheet. You'll have a button for configuring other integrations, clicking on this and choosing to enable those integrations. The important thing to remember with integrations is they can be simultaneously enabled. You could send leads to one or multiple at the same time per campaign. The embed code is the same code that was just emailed to you. You can click on this and open it up, copy and paste it at any time you need to. The edit button is where you can change the name, you can adjust the kind of information that you're receiving, the domain, and if you've installed this code in something like a Google Tag Manager or other tag manager, you could check this box. Lead re-identification is when, by default, it's never. Once a lead is in your system, it's in your system, you paid for it. However, some industries really appreciate having an additional notification, and they're willing to pay for an extra lead notification if someone comes back to their website after a certain amount of time, say an insurance agent or a real estate agent, something like that. They may want a new notification if they come back after a month or after 3 months, that the customer would come back into the top of their email campaigns, the top of their funnel. By default, it's never. You could also resend yourself the Google Sheet by clicking this button. Once you've made any adjustments, you can click Save. I'll cancel this. At the same time, you can add unlimited campaigns by clicking the Add Campaign button, giving the campaign a very descriptive name. We'll say landing page 1. Give it a URL. Where are you placing this code? Gotta spell that right. And then whether or not it's in a Google Tag Manager. Make sure the Google account for viewership is appropriate. You could also enter in additional Google accounts. Press enter. Another one here. Just like that. And enter in unlimited Google viewer accounts to your Google Sheet. Enable additional data if you want to or not. And remember, enabling this does not reduce your lead flow. Not every lead will have the home address. Not every lead will have phone numbers. But if require email addresses checked, every lead will have at least one email address. Set up your identification as needed, your re-identification, and click Save. It will take a minute. Once it's done adding this, you'll have a success pop up, and you will receive an email with the embed code and the Google Sheet that was shared to you. Keep in mind, these campaigns, you need to press the Start button when you are ready to start monitoring your website. The Pause button will stop the leads from coming in, but if you have an account fee or a weekly campaign fee, then that will continue. The Stop button will stop everything and prorate the billing. For example, if you started this on a Wednesday and then you press the Stop button on a Friday, you will be billed any leads that came in during those 2 days. The Financial button is for you to control the number of leads per day that you want to receive. And then this database with a slash through. If you have existing customers that you don't want to identify, you can opt them out from being identified by uploading a spreadsheet, a CSV of them. We want a CSV of only their email addresses. We do not keep any information of them in plain text. We encrypt everything instantly. And we store only hashed files of the email addresses to double check against. If those customers ever come in and are identified by our system, we will check against that hash. And if you already had them uploaded and opted out, then we will not identify them, we will not send them to you or charge you for them. If you upload large amounts, do no more than 1,000 records at a time. This is also additive. If you want to come in later and add more people, it will not overwrite your existing opt-out database. It will simply add to it. That is the overview for setting up your site leads campaigns.